So we have Nick and we also have Janie from Line Mexican Grill. They're setting up right now. So if you're on YouTube, of course you can see the wonderful food here. I was telling Nick that I go to the one on Okeechobee every Sunday after the gym. Well, you're not supposed to go after the gym, but I do go after the gym. So can you tell me about how long has Lime been around, and tell me the journey towards setting up at the new Broward location?
Okay. Yeah. So Lime started probably about 18 years ago down in South Beach on Alton Road. And then we kind of a family group. We partnered with the original founder.
Okay.
And started as an investment, opened a second location, and love the concept. We're a fast casual concept, kind of the first in South Florida before the Chipotles and the Paneras and all of that. So Lime is, it's very much we make everything fresh in house, no microwaves, no freezers. And so we have the Miami vibes, started in Miami, and we wanted to bring it up to Broward County.
Okay.
So we opened the first location in Broward 14 years ago.
Okay.
And we've kind of been slowly expanding ever since. We now have, I think, 12 locations between South Florida, Miami-Dade, and Palm Beach.
Oh.
And and we're kind of slowly growing.
So is it so the one in Broward? It's on. Where's
so the closest to where we're at now, we have one in the Fountains in Plantation.
Okay.
And then we have one in the Shops at Pembroke Gardens out on Pines and 75.
Yes.
That outdoor shopping mall. And then we have our newest location in Dania Beach, right in that Dania Point.
That is. Okay. That's the one I go when I'm down this side.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's an up and coming, a lot of action in there between the Improv and the bowling alley and the movie theater is going to be opening soon, and just a lot of shops and action.
And what for someone who doesn't know about Lime, what kind of, give us some of the things on the menu that you think
Sure.
people could be familiarize themselves with?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, we make everything fresh in house. So we get produce in like 6 days a week. We don't have freezers, we don't have microwaves, so we make we kind of makes us different than other Mexican restaurants. We have a fresh salsa bar that people can help themselves to. So we have 7 fresh salsas out there. We've got burritos, tacos, quesadillas, fajita platters, nachos. We're known for our fish tacos. I'd say that's one thing that we're known for right now. We're serving mahi fish tacos.
Okay.
Battered and fried or grilled, but of course the battered and fried are good. And we have a couple newer items on the menu. Carne asada steak burrito that's got a little kick to it.
Okay.
That's really good, really popular. We have shrimp tacos on the menu that is somewhat recent, and we just added some ground beef empanadas that I think we brought some for you to try today.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so when you started in South Beach, right?
We did.
When you started initially, what was the reaction like when you just started?
Yeah, I mean, it was a hit down in South Beach. It started as a kind of a hole in the wall taco stand, 800 square feet. If there were 2 people in line, it was a line out the door as people were driving down Alton Road.
Okay.
And it really gained a lot of traction really fast. Became a really popular spot down on the beach there, and we kind of said, this is something we want to grow. So
wow. And I'm sure there are people who have been with you all from
there are absolutely, and we have locations as far as Palm Beach. You mentioned you go to the one in Okeechobee, and we get people up there that say, man, I used to live on South Beach like 15 years ago, and Lime was my spot, and now they're kind of finding us in other places. So
okay, so of course I'm going to talk about the drink soon because that's my favorite part. But what about the food? Do you have any what do you have any specials going on now?
We do. We have, right now we just rolled out a student special. It's for students of any age. Monday through Friday, 3 to 6. Any burrito or regular quesadilla with chips and a soft drink is $8.
Okay.
So that's kind of our newest special going on right now.
Can you say that again for so I know my South Florida people, especially Broward County, well, all over Florida, you're listening right now. Listen again, because you always ask me, Raúl, where can I find food on a budget? So so go again, say that one for us one more time.
Yep, Monday through Friday, 3 to 5. Come in and you can pick any burrito or quesadilla, regular quesadilla on the menu. Comes with chips. You can help yourself to the salsa bar, and it comes with a drink as well for $8 for all students of any program. So
okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So you do. So when you moved to, did you move in stages like Dade, Broward,
Yes.
Palm Beach?
Yeah. So South Beach was the original, and then we opened a location up in North Miami Beach shortly thereafter, and then about 14 years ago, a little over 14 years ago, we opened in Pembroke Gardens out in Pembroke Pines. And then a few years later, I think we're actually 11-year anniversary in Plantation this month.
Congrats.
We're working on some renovations. We're kind of giving it a fresh look in the store. So your listeners that have been to Lime,
yes,
in the next 3 to 4 weeks, if they come to the Plantation location, they're going to see a totally different look and feel to the dining experiences from the atmosphere.
Okay, and currently you're only in Florida now, right?
So we have a location in Lake Nona, Orlando, and I know there are plans to open a second location in Orlando, closer to Disney, later in the year or early next year.
Oh wow, wow! I didn't know they go that far.
Yes,
that they got far up north.
Yeah, we opened one in Lake Nona, I think, during the pandemic, maybe less than 2 years ago. Yeah. Okay, and what would you say drives your because the food is really good, guys. I go there. You heard me talk about it before. What do you think drives like what drives you guys to make this good food for people to enjoy? Yeah, I mean, we really take pride in the quality. I think, nowadays people are busy, working moms, working dads, everyone's, short on time. And so, we really strive to really provide good quality food at a reasonable price and in a kind of fun, energetic environment. And whether it's grab and go or whether it's come in, even though we do have 12 locations down here in South Florida, each location we like it to be kind of the local hangout spot. Yes. We've been in Pines for 14 years, and it's awesome to go. Every time I'm there, I see people that I know that have been coming for 10, 12, 13, 14 years. Wow. Families that their kids were young, and then some of them worked for us or with us during school, and now they're married and having kids. Wow. And it's like, so that's fun. So we really we try to create a fun, good work environment for our team, and that translates into people that finding people that really want to serve people. Yes. And it's not just about a job, but really enjoying what we do, and it translates into people having a good time and coming back. So. Wow, awesome, guys! If you're just joining us, we're talking with Lion with Nick, and Janie will be joining us after the break, sitting in that wonderful chair right there. We're talking about food, of course. I'm sorry, guys, you're gonna watch me eat as usual, but one day we might go to Lion together. I'm having a frozen margarita mixed with sangria. So if guys, I'm always happy, but if you see me laughing more, please don't judge me. This is my favorite drink, my most favorite drink when I go there, because my best friend introduced me to it, and from ever since I keep going back because I love it. So if you are watching this right now, please share this with someone, because at the end of this interview I'm going to ask questions, and of course I have giveaways for you guys. So if you're on YouTube, I see you on YouTube, I see you on the app, I see you on Instagram. We're here with Line, and when we come back from our break, we're going to get more into are there employment opportunities? Absolutely. That's there, and Cinco de Mayo coming up. So you do not want to miss that part of this interview. So stay tuned to the Raúl Blaze Show here on Streaming Hub Radio, #1 online radio show here in South Florida. Do not go anywhere at all. All right, stay tuned. So usually when you were in what age did you start working with can you remember? You're asking a woman her age. Right? And I'm not gonna ask you what age did you start working. Oh, they're gonna do the math because you said how many years you've been. I started when I was 18. Okay, yep. Okay, wow. And how did you hear about Line?
I found the job.
That's it. No, I'm hearing you now. Yeah.
On Craigslist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's showing back in the day. Kids these days don't even know what that is.
Oh, these kids would know Craigslist back in the day.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll never forget it. I just showed up to their interview. They were opening up their newest location in Plantation. And I was interviewed right on the patio by our district manager, TC.
Mm-hmm.
And was hired right on the spot. And within 6 months, I became a trainer.
Wow.
I guess I just absorbed the environment and the energy, and I truly soaked it in and ran with it.
Listen, you've been here. You seem like you're absorbing this energy. You seem like you've been in Streaminn Hub before. Like she's been on the radio before. Have you done this before? Like,
No.
oh really? She seems like she's a natural, right?
I'm a great actress.
Yes.
No,
yes.
I'm kidding.
Oh, awesome. Okay, it seems like it just happened naturally. Okay.
But yeah, so I stuck with it, and they always promoted from within, and I felt safe, and it was just something I fell in love with. Did my mom think I was going to sell tacos for my life? Right? Sold her on that one. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
my parents love what I've done throughout my career.
Oh, okay. And Nick, what about you? How did you? How did you get started with Lime? What was that story?
So I'm a CPA.
Okay.
I have a I worked in public accounting for like 6 years out of college.
Wow.
And the original founder in South Beach, we just it's a family group that
yes.
We operate these stores with.
Yes.
And we had a unique opportunity to my brother-in-law actually knew the original founder, and we kind of we saw the concept. Like I mentioned before, it was kind of like the first fast casual. It was before fast casual was popular.
Yes.
And we really just saw it as like a huge opportunity of growth, coming, and love the food. I had never worked in the restaurant in my whole life.
Wow.
But growing up, I love food.
Yes.
And I always wanted to own my own restaurant.
Okay.
So it was just kind of something that, I liked what I did at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in audit, public accounting.
Okay.
And I traveled a lot, and, I enjoyed it. But, and I said I probably would still be doing that if I didn't have a great opportunity and a reason to want to, leave. And
yes.
it was kind of one of those situations where I would have regretted if I
mm-hmm.
didn't take that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So when we got involved, when we saw the concept, and we kind of got involved initially as investors, our family group,
mm-hmm.
and I kind of like took a week off of work, and I went and
Made
lived in the restaurant for a week. I
Yes.
learned how to do every position.
Wow.
Just to see if it's something is this something that I really want to do?
Let me see. Accounting versus food.
Right. And the restaurant business it's a tough business.
I know.
It's a tough business. And so, but anyway, I did it for a week, and, I learned how to cook and clean and, do all the, all the behind the scenes stuff. And, I was like, I really like this. So I ended up, I ended up leaving my job, and we opened the Pembroke Pines location 14 and a half years ago.
Wow.
And and then I've been doing this ever since. So
wow. And Jenny, what did you do? What did you do? What did you study?
I studied business management.
Okay, so kind of
hospitality.
Yeah.
Okay, so good.
Yeah.
So it kind of in a line. Okay. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
So business management, hospitality, restaurant, accounting, restaurant, and Spanish teacher, radio show host. So, right, it all makes sense. Mom, you
gotta
see,
bring your strengths.
my Spanish degree came to you. It did come to you somehow, because Mexican, right? But yes, it works somehow. All right, guys, if you're just joining us, of course, if you think you've missed the show, of course, it's always on YouTube. You can go on YouTube and watch it. It's posted directly after. You guys giving away gift cards today. Martin, not today. That wasn't a part of the arrangements. And you're in South Beach. You're in South Beach, right? Maybe if you come to Plantation, we can think about it, Martin.
Right.
Yes. So we're here talking with Lime Mexican Grill. We're talking about food, and of course, we went over some important information about the 5K,
Mm-hmm.
and also about
April 30th, 5K.
It's April 30th, right?
It's the Saturday before Cinco, which is April 30th. Yeah.
Oh, someone's asking Saturday before Cinco, which is April 30th, and you can sign up by
VictorySportsMGT.com.
victorysportsmgt.com. Of course, I'm gonna watch the replay and and the victorysportsmgt.com. And if you guys, of course, if you want to hear any of the information that was given out before, you can always go on YouTube and just rewind the video. Okay. And we were talking about the queso, right? So the queso, I know it's hot. When I get it's hot. Do you guys? What are some of the? Do you guys have any memorable moments? I'm sure there are many, but what is one memorable moment you can remember? A customer at the restaurant, something good you could give us, like a story, like something you can remember, something good or something interesting, or can you remember anything that say, wow, that was kind of interesting, or a certain customer had a story about lime they told you?
Wow. I mean,
are any good?
We have a lot of stories. I mean, like I was mentioning before, I mean,
mm-hmm.
we have some fun stories where, like in Pembroke Pines, for example, we have, guests that I met, the first year we were opening, and then they had kids that were, whatever, grade school age. And then, fast forward another 5 or 6 years, they come and work. Yes. And then you fast forward another 5 or 6 years and, they're out of college. And then now, they still come in and now they're married and having kids and they're still coming back to Lime. So we have a lot of fun stories like that. I mean, we have I don't know. I mean, gosh, we have so many. I'm trying to think.
That's a good one. That's a good one. And that one was like a gotcha kind of story type of thing. So like off your head. So that's cool. But what about, does any store have more based on where it's positioned, more traffic? Is anyone busier than the other? Like,
that's a good question. So historically, I mean, Pines is our first one in Broward, so that's been our busiest. But I would say Plantation is just about as busy almost now as Pines. So Pines and Plantation are pretty close to even in sales. And then Dania, we opened the August before the pandemic. We were like kind of like one of the first restaurants in that new shopping center. And then the pandemic happened.
It's very new.
That's very new. So then, now that we're getting out of the pandemic, I mean, it's starting to grow and thrive, and it's near the airport. And so near a lot of hotels there too. So now that things are opening back up with the port and, more travelers and we're starting to see. So I think that location has a lot of potential to be, kind of as busy as our others.
Yeah. And since the pandemic, I think the outside shopping mall vibe is where people are drawn to. Yes. Which all of ours are in very popular.
And speaking of outside, I mean, I think one of the other popular drivers of, for us is the fact that we have outside patios. Yes. And particularly in Plantation and Pines, we have more seating outside than we do inside. So people love to sit outside. I've never eaten
inside one of your restaurants before. I just love. There's something about sitting outside at one of your, even though the one at Okeechobee has a smaller patio.
That's probably our smallest patio.
Every time I go there, I just try to get one before anyone comes there. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Of course, you're here, guys. If you're just joining us, of course, you can find our interview on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube now, guys, please subscribe. I'll ask the question in the post show, and then I'll give the prizes, both the data plan and the tickets for the show this weekend on tomorrow's show, guys. We're here with Nick and Janie from Lime Mexican Grill, and before we go, I'm going to just ask both of you all just to say any last words you'd like to say to our guests or who are watching.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank you for your time. It was a great time. But one thing more on Cinco de Mayo. Yes. I know a lot of people go straight to drinking and having a great time, but our Cinco de Mayo block parties are family, kid friendly. We'll have balloon artists. We extend our patios. So we embrace a good time for everyone and family oriented versus let's drink, let's get drunk. Right, exactly. So we don't want to scare anyone away. We want to invite because there's room for everyone.
Okay, awesome. Nick?
Yeah, in some locations like Pines, it's some locations get a little crazier than others, right? So if you're looking for a really crazy fun time, Pines is probably
You're honest.
but no, Cinco's a lot of fun. So again, thank you for your time. We had a great time today. And we look forward to seeing familiar faces and new faces on Cinco de Mayo, but also the 5K. We hope to see some of your listeners out there.
Of course. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Raúl Blaze, and of course, I'm signing out. Remember, today we spoke about the royal visit. We spoke about Jacure. We spoke with Crush Boy, and of course, we are now speaking, and we're finishing the conversation with Nick and Janie. Remember, wherever you are, especially here in Broward and Palm Beach County, let's go lime to have a drink together. And matter of fact, in the Caribbean, lime means to have a conversation. Lime means a conversation.
Oh, nice.
Lime means drinking and talking. That's a slang for.
Perfect.
So that's what I thought. That's what it meant. So lime.
That's what it means.
Yes, lime means.
that's what we're going with.
Let's come together on lime. So guys, our Caribbean listeners, this is Lime, and this is Raúl Blaze Show sign off for today. Tomorrow we're gonna have our Witty Wednesdays. I'm looking forward to all of you taking up that offer to participate. So have a wonderful day, guys, and see you tomorrow on the Raúl Blaze Show.